guess today's Wednesday, and we all know it. Spooky animation. But let's start with greetings. Come on. Hello, my name is Daniel. I'm your host. Your
guy in the chair.
Today's episode will be a grandma horror story, so let's get ready to enjoy it. Enjoy.
Never show your back to a stranger. This is what my grandmother used to say to me in sign language every day. When my grandmother was 43 years old, an assailant had both of her ears ripped off and eaten. She told me this story every day. Even though I'm now over 20 years old, she still caught up with me every day and talked to me. That guy chewed off my ear. The bite was so strong that at first I thought I'd been bitten by a dog. I screamed. He stroked my neck and said, "Be quiet before I eat your vocal cords too." Then he made a clicking sound with his teeth. It sounds so scary. I still shiver when I hear the sound of someone chewing food. And from then on, I started having a speech impediment. It was 20 years ago, and security in our neighborhood was lax. So not only my grandmother, but many women's ears were eaten by him. But the police were unable to catch the culprit. But I reassured my grandmother, telling her not to worry, as times have improved now. That doesn't happen. But she always told me to cover my ears when I was outside. I told her that one day I'd rip off the criminal's ear and bring it to her. Then, one day, I saw an old, homeless man on the street, and I felt sorry for him, so I gave him money. He thanked me and was eating something strange. I asked him what he was eating, and he answered with a smile, "This is a pig's ear." I was surprised and asked him why he ate pig ear, and he smiled and said, "Actually, I really want to eat human ears, but since I don't have any, I'm just eating these. When I see your ears, my mouth starts watering, and I'm going crazy. I might turn into a dog and eat your ears, so go away." He ate the pig's ear like a starving man. My heart started racing. I asked him if he'd ever tried a human ear, and he quietly whispered, "No, I haven't tried it, but someone told me that human ears are really delicious." Then he suddenly shouted. He chewed my ear and said it was really delicious, and he continued to be amazed. Only then did I discover it. He has no ears. I was shocked. I was horrified and tried to leave quickly, but he kept holding me, wouldn't let me go, and he told me, "I want to eat your ears too. I don't need any money, so can you just give me a bite?" He smiled and showed his teeth. His teeth were very sharp. I pushed him away, ran away. I went to my house and asked my grandmother if she remembered the criminal's face, and she nodded her head. I started sketching the criminal's face while talking to her. But as soon as I saw the completed sketch, I was shocked, because the sketch looked very similar to a homeless person I had seen. His half-closed eyes, very wide nose, serrated teeth, and above all, his laughter was very unique. His laugh was very low-pitched, and when I imitated it, my grandmother was surprised, said that she remembered that laughter. So does that mean that the homeless person is the culprit who made my grandmother like this? Although it was late at night, I went back to where that homeless man was. He was lying there. I ran up to him and asked him if he had chewed off my grandmother's ear. Then he said, "Do you have a picture of your grandmother? I'd know when I see her face." I grabbed his collar. "Do you remember the woman you threatened to eat off her vocal cords a long time ago?" "I remember, but the number of women I've threatened like that must be over 10. I was so angry. I wanted to rip his ears off, but his ears were no longer there. He seemed to understand what I was thinking and laughed wildly. "I ate my own ear. It was so delicious. I didn't even feel the pain. Why did God only give humans 2 ears? I want more. Then suddenly he came towards me with his mouth open to bite my ear. I punched him square in the face with all my might. He screamed and fell backwards, but I just kept hitting him. And eventually he passed out. I took a picture of his face and returned home. I showed the picture to my grandmother, and she looked shocked. When I asked her if it was him, she covered her ears and nodded her head. The man hasn't been seen on that street since, and my grandmother never mentioned that man again.
Hey everybody, I hope y'all enjoyed that horrible show of someone eating somebody's ears. It's like, protect yourself. I would have hit him too, but still, craziness. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. It showed a little rant of it, but hey, if you like what you saw, don't forget to like it, comment down below, and then subscribe. And hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video, and share. Bye.